right there. We're not going to have a lovely, sunlit, woodland walk intro. We're not about that. Welcome to Project 1046, but I'm not in a good mood. We've had a couple of weeks of very mediocre progress in this Project 1046 project. And do you know, I got to be honest with you, it's got me in a funny place, like mentally. It's got me in a funny kind of headspace. And I thought I'd just take a minute just to talk about that. Before I do that, do me a solid, will ya? You're watching this on YouTube, just take a minute, click the little likey button, click the little subscribe button, and then click the little bell icon and select all. That way you'll get all the videos, all the Project 1046 pro tips, weigh-ins, the Thursday podcast, any other content we do. And pretty soon we're launching another channel, which won't be the Flat Earth podcast. It will be a channel dedicated to useful shit that we carry all the time. EDC, our everyday carry. It's going to be called the ABC of EDC, coming in the next week or so. So keep an eye out for that. I'll link to it somewhere here. But yeah, anyway, back to this pro tip update situation. So yeah, we've had a kind of mediocre kind of couple of weeks. Let me just grab my phone for a second, man, because I want to make sure that I'm quoting this properly. I've got my weight loss logged onto here. Okay, so what did we do last week? The week just gone, we lost 0.6 of a pound. Before that, we lost 1.2 pounds. Yeah. Our goal every week in this project to stay on target is 1.8 pounds, and I thought that would be quite an easy target to hit. Turns out not so much. Now we're still on progress, on point, because we did so well in the first little while of the project, but you know, we can't live on old wins. So yeah, I've got to admit, I feel a little bit down. Had a bit of a funny week last week. And, you know, this weekend just gone, I just decided to just make, not a few changes, but just relax a little bit. Just relax. There was a UFC London on Saturday night. So I kicked back, man. And I got myself a bag of Doritos, chili Doritos. And I ate them bad boys. And I got to tell you, it was one of the best choices I've made. I have really enjoyed this project so far. I've found it to be really exciting, a good way of focusing different parts of my life. I've enjoyed the weight loss so far, or 24, 25 pounds, wherever we're at now. But I have found as well, there's been a mental drain on me. I'm not someone who talks about this stuff a lot, but I've just realised, you know, actually that it has been quite, not full on, because it's not really all that full on, but in some ways just constantly the rhythm of having to weigh in every Friday and that felt good when the progress was really going well. But then, you know, as things have backed off, it's gotten harder and harder to get up and get excited about that, you know. And that's going to happen. In anything you do, there's going to be ebbs and there's going to be flows. So you've got to learn somehow to cope with that. You've got to learn how to deal with that happening. You're not always going to be uphill. It's not always going to be downhill. And to get cheesy, the only reason you experience those great, glorious, easy downhills is because you had a slog to get uphill. So I'm aware of that. You know, that's just part of the gig. I get it. But this week I thought I'd do something a little bit different. So I'm not sure I'm going to film a weigh-in video this week. I am going to weigh myself, and I probably will film it, but I'm not sure I'm going to release it on Friday. I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break this week. Now, I went for a run today, 2.5k, but ended up doing 3.5k. Loved it. Diet is smashing on point, and it's going to remain on point this week. I'm determined this Friday to bang out some wicked weight loss. And if I do, I probably will do a video. Like if I smash out like 3 pounds or something, you watch me, I'm doing a video. But if not, I think I might just chill this week, man. Like I say, I might weigh myself, note and film it, but I might do a kind of a double release of the stats the week after, just to break the rhythm up a little bit. You've got to learn how to manage your energy. And you've got to learn sometimes to go for things that are a win rather than things that might bring you down. Now, I said at the beginning of this process, we're weighing ourselves. And I mentioned that someone calls it the sad step. That's Joe Wicks, the body coach. And he calls when you weigh yourself or scales, he calls them the sad step. And I understand why. But for us, it's been a tool of measurement, just a simple kind of way of going, this is roughly where we are. But for me, it's never been the biggest thing. For me, it's been how I actually feel physically. It's been how my clothes fitting and stuff like that, how I'm actually changing shape. And that has been the thing I've been most excited to kind of experience as we go along. So just for 1 week, I think if we can, like I say, unless I just like super boss it, then I want to brag. I want bragging rights. But other than that, there won't be a weighing show on Friday, and it's like our man Greg says, and this doesn't count for Wes Wallace, but it's like our man here, Greg says, a diet shouldn't kill you. A diet shouldn't be something that's a burden. In his program, Show Me Fit, or Show Me, I can't remember, sorry Greg, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, it's late at night. But in his program, he says, he wants to lose weight, feel better, but still eat what he wants. And I understand that. I understand that approach to having a diet. That diet isn't about dieting. It's about what food are you eating and what is it doing for your body and your lifestyle. So I don't know. It's a long way around just saying, look, I think I'm going to be easy on myself this week, not throw a video up on Friday, but I'll see you again for a pro tip on Tuesday. But I wanted to say to you, whatever you're doing and whatever it is, not just in something like a fitness program where you're trying to lose some weight or something like that, but in everything in life, we're very hard on ourselves. And a wise man taught me quite a few years ago that we often treat others the way we treat ourselves. So we often treat the heart of others like we treat the heart of ourselves. So if you find yourself being very unreasonable and very harsh on others, now this isn't people you like, it's people maybe around the peripheral and the edge of your life, but sometimes it's actually your nearest and dearest, actually, truth be told. But if you find yourself treating them in a bad way, that is actually a reflection of how you often treat yourself. And the truth is, in life, you've got to learn how... I can't believe I'm saying a podcast like this. This is some bullshit. I would slap myself in the face for saying this a few years ago. You got to learn how to love yourself. You got to learn how to give yourself a break. You got to learn how to be kind to yourself. My wife used to follow a woman who was like a cleaning guru. And she talked about being kind. To be kind to your future self. But she was talking about how you plan a house and tidying up and sorting out your drawers and stuff like that. But I get it. But it is true. Learning to be kind to yourself is something that we all need to do. So what am I saying? What's the pro tip? The pro tip is to keep an eye on yourself. It's good to have a program. It's good to have plans. It's good to have goals. But in the middle of it, if you reach your goals but lose yourself, what is the point? What is the point? Like a wiser man than me said, if you gain the whole world but forfeit your soul, there was no point. So bless you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. Take time out if you need it. Go and do something you enjoy. You enjoy the cinema, go. You enjoy whatever, just enjoy it. Just go for it. This has been the Project 1046 pro tips, I guess. Yeah. But I will see you in 2 weeks, weigh-in wise, for a bumper show that's going to be like a mad thing, yeah? I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that.